What are you doing with the footage?
Oh, you put it on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Cool. I even got a card if you wanted to check out the website.
Okay.
Cool. First, what was your name?
Matt.
Matt? I didn't. Eddie.
Nice to meet you.
Cool. And is that M-A-T-T?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thanks, Matt. All right. Can you think of a belief that you really think is true that you want to talk about today?
As far as belief, I mean, religion, I fully believe in Christianity.
Okay. And I want to get a sense of how confident you are that Christianity is true. I usually use a scale, 0 being I have all questions and no confidence in the belief, and 100 being I have no questions, all confidence.
Well,
Where would you put yourself?
I don't think I could choose either end. Of course, I have questions. Everybody does, but I still believe 100%. So.
Okay. So you believe it 100%, but you have, you're 100% confident that it's true. I guess I should be more specific. So you have 100% confidence that the Christian God is real, but you may have questions about the religion. Is that what you're saying? Or
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Basically, when I get to heaven, I would have questions for God.
Gotcha.
So,
but you don't you have 100% confidence that he
Christianity
exists.
is real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What would say the main reason that gets you to that 100%? What's the main reason? Hold on. I may not be recording. Hold on one second. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Go ahead.
Well, I was raised as a Christian, obviously.
Okay.
Which, I never even questioned its, belief.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, they come to a realization that they believe in God, but I never had a point in my life when I didn't.
Okay.
So I never really had to bring myself to believing it.
Sure.
I guess my grandfather was a preacher. My family's Christian. There's lots of comfort in praying.
Okay. Okay.
And a lot of people discredit religious beliefs because things aren't just perfect for them.
Okay.
And they believe that if religion were real, bad things wouldn't happen. I don't believe that, because in the Christian belief, you're given free will, and you choose God and you choose to follow Christianity.
Okay.
And the devil and evil is always there to tempt you. So that's just how I've always believed.
Okay.
I've never doubted it.
Do you think it's possible, let's say that you and I were raised in India, and we had Hindu parents,
Mm-hmm.
and they raised us Hindu. We went to the Hindu temple and all that stuff. Do you think it's possible that we might be having the same conversation with you believing a completely different God and still being 100%?
Yeah, I believe that's possible.
Okay.
One thing I've always kind of, questioned, and a lot of strongly religious people will just completely discredit it, and other people are more open to it, is, there are different cultures all over the world, and lots of different religions.
Mm-hmm.
Native Americans, I believe, they believed that the sun was a god,
Mm-hmm.
and I could see that. Without the sun, you wouldn't have life. But I kind of believe that even though people call it a different religion and different gods, I believe it can be the same God. We are worshiping the same God, but through their cultures, they look at it differently.
Yeah.
Like, I believe Christianity originated in the Middle East, but there were other cultures already out there. So before our world became, largely interconnected with, people migrating and religion and, just before everybody's able to have contact with everybody else, they developed their beliefs before another Christian could tell them, this is God and, this is why we're here. So
do you think that's true of all religions? Like all religions kind of came about that same way?
That everybody developed their own
before
belief.
we contacted each other, that we all kind of we all had our beliefs come about, and then when we came together, is that same for all religions?
I'm not sure about all religions. It's just like, when some people believed there were, gods of war, gods in battle.
Right.
I think like the Greeks or Romans, they believed in the same gods, but then they fought each other, and so they both believed the same God was blessing their army. So I don't know how that worked.
Right.
But
do you think it's possible that multiple gods exist, like because Hindus believe, I'm not sure, it's over 100 different gods.
Right.
Do you think that could be true as well?
Well, there's a lot I don't know about Christianity, but they're the ones that say, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Some say that's all one, the Trinity.
The Trinity, yeah.
And then there are people that say they're separate. So I haven't really picked one on that. I believe that there is one God at the very top. I believe that he can, bless deities, his angels, Jesus Christ, and there are miracles and stuff that I believe he can bless people with. But I believe in the end, at the very top, it's God. One God.
Okay. So maybe the Hindu religion, with them having hundreds of gods, that just may be that could be correct, but there's still a main God. There's other hundreds of other gods that aren't the main one.
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay.
I'd be willing to say that. But like I said, I think it's possible that even though we developed our own, or different cultures developed their own gods, I believe in the end they could be worshiping the one same God.
Okay.
Because, just the language barrier itself will give stuff different names.
Yeah. Do you think it's possible that maybe you were raised in Christianity, and the one true God is, let's say, Vishnu, and the Christian God, Vishnu's known to be in the Hindu religion to be the main guy.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Is it possible that you were raised as a Christian, and maybe the Christian God is simply one of Vishnu's angels, or one of Vishnu's, you know what I mean?
I guess it's certainly a possibility.
Yeah.
I don't believe that's what it is, but that's always possible, I suppose.
Would there be a way of determining, or a method in which we can discover which one is the true God?
I think if there were ever a method like that, then there would be no faith.
Right, you would just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Faith is a major part of the religion.
I gotcha.
If everything were proven, cut and dry, then, there wouldn't be faith. You wouldn't have made the choice.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to unpack faith a little bit, but I just went over the 5 minutes. I don't know if I don't want to keep you, if you're okay with talking.
Oh, I didn't get a couple minutes.
Okay? Okay, I appreciate that. So, do you have a working definition of faith? Because I know a lot of people, I talk to a lot of people, and some people describe it in different ways. What is faith to you?
If I could describe faith, I guess the most simple layman's terms in faith would be believing without proof.
Okay, believing without proof. Is there anything that without proof? Okay. Is there anything that you do in life that you use faith for other things in life besides religion?
Faith
that
did you doesn't involve religion?
Yeah, use that method.
Faith in?
Yeah,
yeah. Um, I mean, I have faith in a lot of things. I mean, faith in myself that I'm gonna do what's right, and well, most of the time, I try.
In that example, is there a component of faith in that example, like you have faith in yourself, and sometimes you don't do the right thing? There's that component of where it doesn't happen?
Yeah, of course there are times when, I have faith in myself, but then I end up doing the wrong thing intentionally. I make wrong choices, just like everybody. Yeah.
Sure.
Is that what you were asking, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
If faith is a part of your belief and how you get to the 100% confidence, and you recognize that there's a component to it that it could not happen, do you think that 100% confidence in the belief is the most accurate spot to be? If there's that component that it may not be true.
I don't have a component that. Are you referring to religion or just faith?
Right.
In general?
No. With religion, because you said a lot of the religions it's faith. We don't have proof, and faith is believing without evidence. I think is what you said, right?
Yeah.
If all of the religions can use faith to be 100% certain and that they're correct, is faith the most reliable way to reach the truth?
The most reliable way? Well, when you're referring to religion, I think faith is the only way you can look at religion, because there's not a burden of, well, there is a burden of proof, but there's not proof.
Okay. If you had a choice, let's say, if you could have evidence over faith, would you choose evidence or would you want the faith?
If somebody said I can give you without a doubt 100% evidence, or you can just go on just having faith without the evidence, of course I'd look at the evidence.
Okay. Would it be?
Then of course I would have to question that evidence.
Right. Would it be safe to say that you have faith because you don't have the evidence yet, and so you use faith to be 100% confident?
No, I didn't develop my faith because I didn't have evidence. I just developed my faith.
Gotcha. Okay, because you were raised that way.
Right.
Okay.
So it wasn't, well, I can't prove it, so I'm just going to believe it. That wasn't how I came about my faith.
It was the way you were raised, right?
Yeah, that was pretty much what led me to my faith.
Okay. If the reason you believe is largely to do with how you were raised and not based off of evidence, is it possible that you could be wrong?
There's a possibility everybody could be wrong.
Okay. If there's a possibility that you could be wrong, and other people use faith to believe in their religions, and they could also be wrong, there's no way to really verify it.
Right. Which is why it would be faith.
Yeah. Right. How can you be 100% confident?
That's just what faith is.
Okay.
That's the definition of faith. You can't, you don't base it off of evidence. You have your confidence simply based on your faith.
Right.
So, whenever you just have faith in another person, there's no way, if you have faith that somebody's going to catch you when you fall, there's no way to guarantee 100% that they're actually going to catch you.
Yeah.
And that's why you have faith in them. So, yeah, you think your best friend will most likely catch you, but, that a stranger might be willing to catch you just as easily.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But you can't prove it, can you?
Do you think having 100% confidence in everyone to catch you would be a good approach? Or do you think you should... Okay.
Not in people.
Okay.
People are flawed.
Okay.
I mean, even the most religious people have their flaws.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I
without...
don't hold faith in a lot of people, honestly.
Okay. So in that example, you wouldn't have faith, 100% confidence in people, because it may not, they may not, how do I say that? They may not have, you may not trust that they're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to religion, you use faith without evidence to be 100% confident because you trust God.
Right.
Okay. When you mentioned comfort, that it gives you comfort, and that was also the reasons. Do you think maybe the reason why you're 100% instead of maybe something less is because it does give you comfort?
No, not really, because by having faith, prayer can give me comfort, is what I said.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Religion definitely gives people comfort, but at the same time, it can give you discomfort, because when you, in Christianity anyway, when you're doing something wrong, you're doing something wrong, and not only could it have, moral consequences on that, but there are also religious consequences when it comes to sin and doing things wrong. And so, that's part of, when you sin, it's wrong, it's against your religion, and you're jeopardizing your afterlife.
Okay.
And so there can be discomfort involved with that.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't want to keep you no longer, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
No problem.
This is my card. I try to put it on YouTube, especially the more interesting talks. And if you wanted to reach out to me, email, maybe like have a second talk or anything like that, you're more than welcome.
Well, look forward to seeing all the haters in the comments.
Oh no, I actually try to really keep it civil. What I try to do is, this stuff is like sensitive topics and stuff like that, and I try to discuss it in a way that's not confrontational. Well, and I hope you didn't get that from me, that I was, trying to tell you what to believe or anything like that.
Politics or religion, there's always conflict.
Yeah. So I tried a different approach.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.